Dr. Ritalson plunges the dagger into Malevich's chest, and you hear him groan in what appears to be pain. But when you look at the situation, you see the dagger plunged into his chest. This purple sort of smoke, blackish ink almost bleeds into him. His eyes are acting as if he's in REM sleep. You see his eyes moving around, fervently rolling into the back of his head as he screams in pain. And as Dr. Ritalson does this, you can see something else crawling out from beneath Dr. Ritalson's robes. Emerging from one of the vials at his belt, you see this strange greenish liquid begin to move and pulsate, extruding from the vial. This strange, smallish, spider-like creature coalesces, and greenish light emanates from it. As it does so, I will add it to the turn order.
I'd rather not.
I hate that it's in touching distance of me.
Okay. That is it for Dr. Ritalson's turn. And it is now Karoon's turn.
Karoon, darling! Is there anything you could do about this fucking gas?
What?
The gas!
Oh yeah, it's pretty great. It gives me like a cool, hazy kind of look, you know?
Everyone else is passing out! You need to help us turn it off, darling!
Hey, listen, I told you to try, some of this, and nobody said okay. You just went ahead and you ignored my new profession.
You are right! Alright, but we are in this situation now, and we need your help!
Okay. So, I guess you don't need my bombs anymore. I'll just try to disable the trap.
Yes!
Oh, you're serious?
Yes!
Oh, wow, okay. Karoon will begin to try and locate the source of the trap. Let's see.
Or at least what Karun normally does. If Karun has any eagle eye potions that aid in that, normally
She already
down
has
one
one
first.
on.
Oh!
Ah! And he was ahead of the game.
Let's see. Actually, this might be expired. Nope, still good. Let's see here. Okay, Karoon will try to find the source of the trap. She looks around frantically, and she is getting the Eagle Eye Elixir bonus. It automatically does add that. That's nice.
That is nice.
Okay, it's not over here. I hear the sound of the vents. And she's gonna start to move. Looking around. She's looking at the torches. It can't be the torches. If it was near the torches, maybe there would be a chemical reaction. She looks around again. Wow, same roll. She's being a bit frantic now, trying to find this. She's gonna use her last action. And a critical fail on this one. I don't know where it's coming from. Do you see any gas? It's invisible. Is there any sort of I don't know. Does anyone hear anything? That's it for Karun's turn.
Damn, that DC.
Okay, and let's see. Dr. Ritalson has to do a recovery check. Still fails. Still on fire. Okay. And it is the Custo Demon's turn. The demon on the ground that is currently prone will... Let's see. I think it will aid Dr. Ritalson in breaking Malevich's grasp. So this will be... Okay, never mind. It doesn't have athletics. Okay, cool. And I just do this? Good. I think
still
it's
just aid.
Well, yeah, it's aid is you have to make a check, and it's like an athletics check, I think, for this.
Oh,
In this case, it would be for whatever. Yeah.
So last thing the Custom Demons heard from Dr. Ritalson was to stop the spellcasters in the stands there. So it will. I think it's gonna stand up for an action.
Reaction from Malevich if he's aware.
You can if you would like, Malevich.
Wait.
It's reactive strike.
It's standing up. You could attack it.
Do understand that, but I believe that I already took a reactive strike. Is this the same turn?
This is a new round. So did you take a reactive strike against like Dr. Ritalson or anybody? Because he was the only one that went in this round so far.
No.
It was the demon next to me.
Yeah, that was previous round.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, I'll take a reactive strike.
Okay.
Just hold.
You
my
don't have
chest.
to, but you can if you would like.
I mean, I don't
Just
have any
remind
other
him.
reactions.
Okay.
So. Target him. I have a button here.
And what we found out is if you do crit,
Oh, it just does that.
Yeah.
I just hit it.
doesn't get up. If you crit.
That is a regular hit. You can do some damage. Okay. You strike it and you spin your hand. You can feel the creature sort of getting up behind
Targeted
you.
the wrong person. I'm sorry. I targeted Dr. Ritalson.
Yeah.
Does he have a higher AC?
I'm checking. He does. It's still a hit, not a crit.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. The creature gets up. You like spin back like reactionary with your hatchet in hand, spinning and sort of still turned towards Dr. Ritalson, who has a dagger in his chest. That you feel the creature getting up behind you, though. It does takes the damage and turns still interested in Yara. Will move climbing onto this this tier up this I don't know what to call it, but
Small step.
Yeah, it's a step
Little
effectively
platform.
for this creature. And will take aim at Yara. And let's see, will attempt to do a claw attack. Oh, actually, it doesn't even have to. I forgot it's got reach.
No.
That is a 32 to hit. That is a hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
This will be for 16 damage, 12 of which is slashing damage, and 4 spirit damage, Yara. This creature, you can see like rends its claws down with its left hand, and then will also, you see as it strikes you, probably like you're raising your arms up to try and defend yourself across your arms, will also take some damage across its arms as it does this. And it's sort of slobbering like all over the place. There's just long tendrils of like saliva just coming down from its jowls. And it will then try to bite you.
Got some long teeth.
It's got reach on this too. That is a miss. It tries to reach out, putting like a foot up on the step to reach out to you, and it misses, and then it strikes with its right hand to attack you. That's a crit.
Did it not have to use a turn to try and get up?
You are correct. I'm sorry. It does not get that last attack, which is good because it was a crit. Okay. That is it for its turn. Okay. Malevich, it is your turn.
Wait, I made an attack earlier. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh. I do get my refreshing every time I make an attack, but I think it automatically does it. Doesn't work on reactive strike. With my remaining strength, I'm just going to...
Oh, and in case you were wondering, you still have Dr. Ritalson grabbed.
Right.
That was a question at the end of the last episode.
Right. Can I target? There we go. With Dr. Ritalson grabbed, I'm going to... Where's that little green spider thing? It's right next to him.
Yeah. It's horrific. It looks like...
How big is it? Is it small or is it the size of a like?
It looks like this.
Oh.
Oh.
Ain't that?
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Hear me out.
No, you're asleep. You're unconscious. No.
Okay.
It has a mouth.
Can we keep her unconscious?
I didn't say shit, y'all.
Yeah, you didn't have to. It's your turn, Malevich.
Okay. That thing is nasty. I'm going to... Okay, first I'm going to lash at that nasty ass thing.
Oh, you're going to attack this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It gets to do some bullshit.
Wait, before it does bullshit, I hit it. So
no,
where's my...
you do not. It gets to roll first. You miss. As instead of hitting this creature, what happens is your attack is redirected, and you can see these strange green legs of this creature sort of like just barely touch your skin. And as you are attacking, it like touches your arm, and your body sort of loses control for a second, and instead you attack Arcelia.
Wait, no,
Does
that's
that wake
good.
her up? Yes.
Yes, damage wakes him up. No rolls needed. You still damage her, but
Oh. Do I have to do
Roll some damage.
or no? Oh,
Not
God.
very hurt.
Oh no, she takes my full damage?
Yep.
Okay.
She's awake. I would have had to attack her to get her up anyway. And was going to.
Okay. Arcelia, you take 13 damage. As instead, Malevich's strike goes awkwardly awry and stabs down into your flesh.
I am going to use my second attack roll, or see my second action. I do have haste to push to force Dr. Ritalson here.
Okay.
So it's an athletics check, right?
What the hell was the name of this?
Shove, I believe.
No.
I'm holding him.
No, it's called something else, I think.
Push, I think.
They have a freaking name for it. It's
Yeah.
oddly enough, shove is a thing, but it's reposition. That's what it is.
Aha.
Reposition. Have you at least one hand free, or you're grabbing or restraining the target. Target can't be more than one size larger than you. You muscle a creature or object around. Attempt an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC. You can move a creature up to 10 feet, or you can do a shove, and apparently they're different. Shove's requirements are less. You have at least one hand free. The creature can't be more than one size larger than you, and you push a creature away from you. This is against the target's fortitude DC, and on a crit success...
Then move back 10.
That's the 10. 10 feet for crit. Standard is 5.
Yes.
I am holding him, so reposition is obviously going to be better because I get to keep my hold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of you like letting go and shoving him that way.
So I'm not sure what you'd like to do.
I'm going to reposition. I'm going to keep my hold on him.
Okay. Move the creature up to 10 feet. It must remain within your reach during this movement, and you can't move it into or through obstacles. So success is 5 feet. Critical success is 10 feet. Okay, and this is versus the target's fortitude DC. Let's see. That is a fail.
Okay. Well, I have 2 more actions. I am going to just try to hit him then. I'm guessing this is map
This is map 3.
3.
Yeah. Ooh! Still a hit, though.
27.
Nice.
Ah!
I'm gonna do it again. My final 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4. Yep. Yes. Okay.
That is a miss that time.
Ah!
You don't understand. I'm the only one that can do something about all of this. Malevich, what you want to know about your brother and your
That just pisses
father?
me off. Oh, that just pisses me off anymore. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. This green creature gets to go.
Upon taking damage from Malevich, I am made awake instantly.
You are. You are woken up to a fresh hatchet in your thigh.
Wound, because I took it out and hit Dr. Ritalson with it.
You saying I have another... Never mind.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
This creature. Ooh, that could be interesting. Okay, that's cool. Wow, I can do that? Holy shit.
You're instilling so much confidence in us.
Ogovip! The hatchet! The creature will then sort of undulate, and you see one of the spider-like legs move about and point towards Malevich's hatchet as it casts telekinetic maneuver and will try to disarm you with an attack roll. So this just has to succeed on the attack roll, and it launches your hatchet. That is a success. Your hatchet goes flying. You drop it. I imagine it would just be on a diagonal path.
Sure.
So it would probably, yeah, I imagine it would just be like launched that way. Like that way, someplace. You hear it like smack into one of the blackboards, like stuck into the wood on the ground over here. Okay. You do technically have a reaction if you would like.
I already
He
took a
used
reaction.
it.
No, but he just went. It's his turn now.
Oh, all right.
He just.
Oh,
if
right.
you want,
Yes.
he just went. So now this is a new round for his reactions.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
As it resets on your turn.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
If you would like to.
It's no. I mean, me calling my hatchet back is free action anyways.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna let it stay.
Okay.
Save my reaction.
Let's see. And then it will take a 5-foot step. Over there. That is it for Ogovip's turn. Rashtok.
Yes. I realized something, and I have a clarifying question. If that is considered Ritalson's familiar, to command it, he has to use an action for it to have any actions. If it's not, that's different.
It's
I'm
not.
just noting. Okay, that I figured not, but as someone who has to deal with that, I'd rather clarify. Because 7,000 rules. All right. Malevich, I need you to stay up, please! And I will cast Life Boost upon you.
I
It
didn't
will
get
be-
my temp HP back, which is weird. All right.
Oh, yeah, you should have. But this will be... if you drag that over, it should work. The Life Boost effect. But nonetheless, it is 8 HP per round. Start of your turn. So none yet.
What the fuck? Okay. I think it automatically does it when I put the effect on. Hopefully. You said it doesn't do it automatic. It doesn't do it.
I don't know. Stella, did it do it automatically for you? The Life Boost?
Initial.
No, I have to apply it every time the life boost goes off.
Okay, so remember that for 4 rounds then.
When does it happen? On my
At the
round?
beginning of your turn. So if you go down, it will hit and you wake up at the beginning of your turn. Instead of the end and then you fall down and you come back up and up. So. Okay. That is 1 action and a focus spell. The final 2 actions, I will continue to cause Ritalson problems. You keep saying you're wanting to do the right thing! We would have worked with you! And I cast upon him Blood Spray Curse. He must make a 26 Fortitude save.
Okay.
Good.
That is a fail by 1.
Leeches begin to crawl out of my sleeves and crawl to him and go into every possible wound he has.
Gross.
They are no longer closing up. Every time he takes a slashing or piercing attack. He takes an additional 2d6 of that same type, and due to the failure, 2d6 bleed. Every piercing and slashing attack does not matter from who, and it lasts 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn. Is it the first time, not every time? Let me double check that. Oh, the first time each round, not every single attack. So, still 10 rounds, but...
Dan, can you do me a favor and re-enter the link? Do the whole process again, because you're not coming up for some reason on the call. I can see you in the room, just not working in OBS.
Oh, yeah.
You could do the whole process again. That would be great. Thank you.
I can and will.
Either that or the information was something was missing.
Yeah, there's that. It may have changed.
Okay. Well, if you do a new one, it's
yes,
gonna
I
be
did. Okay.
it's gonna be new info.
There you are.
Thank you. Sorry, folks.
Thank you.
A little bit
Thank
of
you.
impromptu tech issue fixing. See if this works. Please? Yay! It worked.
Thank you for letting me know. Yes.
Thank you, chat. Okay.
Thank you. And that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. The Custo Demons. Okay. Let's see here. This one is currently invested in smacking the shit out of you, Arashtak.
I'm aware.
Let's see
Yes.
here.
It's going to likely do so.
You can see the leeches like crawling all over Dr. Ritalson. Ah! Quickly! Ah, kill him! He points towards you, Arashtak, and the Custo Demon turns and will swipe at you with its claws. That is a hit.
Not a crit.
22.
That is surprising. I'm very surprised he had to have rolled so low.
And that is for 13 slashing damage and 3 spirit damage. As it strikes you, you can see that wounds begin to open up, probably like on its shoulders where it struck you. And then it will try and strike again with, this time I think with its jaws. It tries to take a bite out of you. Ooh, that's a critical fail. Arashtak, you're expecting the bite to attack probably your neck or something. You interpose yourself in between the beams and the creature, and it just it's trying to like find a way through to attack you and just can't reach. Then it will attack around the beam with its other hand and try for its last attack to claw you. That is a miss as well. Bad rolls. That's great for Arashtak.
He could have just one-shot me.
That is it for the Custo Demons. Snowy Owl's turn. Snowy Owl will... Snowy Owl will cast Bless, I think.
I do have Bless up on most of us, as a heads up.
A lot she can do back here. And that's going to be it for her turn. Doppelgangers. Doppelgangers. Let's see. This one in the center here is going to aid Dr. Ritalson. Let me just double check that I'm doing this aid right, because attempt a skill check or attack roll. Oh, so it can do an attack roll. Yeah, I goofed on that. My fault. It's gonna just attack, I guess, attack Malevich, and it has to beat. Aid reaction. Attempt a skill check or attack roll of a type decided by the GM. The typical DC is 15. The GM may adjust the DC. I'm gonna say, Malevich, since you are using your hatchet, since you were using your hatchet, you're fighting Dr. Ritalson, you're doing a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave the DC 15. If you were focused on like just grabbing Dr. Ritalson, I would say I would probably make it a little bit harder, but I'm gonna say it's 15. Okay. That is a crit. You are, it's aiding Dr. Ritalson, so it doesn't make you drop Dr. Ritalson here, but he's gonna get a massive bonus when he tries to escape. Okay. And this is just... Oh, this is a reaction.
Wait.
This is a reaction? It can aid as a reaction?
Aid reaction. I guess they could use a reaction in order to aid them while they are rolling. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
And then it'd be a +2 on the crit. I mean...
How is that a... It's a
I guess
critical success?
Yeah, critical success would be a...
35,
+2.
right?
I think you rolled a nat 20.
So
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
on
Gotcha.
Nethys it says for aid, you have to have prepared to help during your turn, essentially.
Okay. Well, whatever. It's going to use one of its actions to do this.
Yeah.
We'll say that
That's the prepare.
it's happening at the end of its turn. I wasn't
Yeah.
exactly sure how that worked. There's a million different actions in this game.
No, that
so-
seems fair.
We'll say that it's going to attack as well. I'll just do this one at the penalty. It will attack you, Malevich. That is a critical miss.
21.
And let's see. I think it will yeah, I think it would attack. It's going to lose its cover. It's going to attack a third time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like swiping at you, Malevich, you know, making some superficial wounds, and one of the attacks is like particularly, it gets you deep, like it catches, the claws catch like on your muscle, and you can feel your muscle tearing a little bit as it rends some of your flesh. Okay. Yara.
So am I taking any damage from any of this or no?
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, I am noticing Malevich is quite fucked up at the moment. So my priority is going to unfortunately have to be him. Within this instance, before I go ahead and begin casting, I'm going to utilize my Mask of Mercy. And essentially what that does is it takes one action in order to activate, and I am able to roll the hit points that I heal with any given action that has the healing trait twice and take it at advantage. So I'm going to then summon forth all my energy in order to cast a level 4 heal on Malevich. Let me make sure I target him. Now I have to roll this twice, and this will be 2 actions. That's the first one. And that is the second, for 46 points of healing on you, Malevich, from a distance.
Why are there two?
Because I rolled at advantage, yes.
So I don't apply
Right.
both, right?
Correct.
No, you only apply the one.
Okay.
Yes.
that's
The
what I wanted to
highest.
know.
Yes.
Yes.
That's incredible.
That is all I can do for now. I'm so sorry. And I am pressing myself against the wall, just looking between these two monsters like, fuck.
Yeah, we see these swirling energies pour out from Yara into Malevich as wounds begin to seal up, leaving some scars behind, but much of the blood is staunched. Arcelia, it's your turn.
I will stand up.
Life boost?
She already got it. It automatically did it unless you did it.
No, she has to do apply healing.
No, I have to do apply healing.
I just like that it
There we
pops
go. Thank you
I
for
love
the
that it pops up
reminder.
at least.
Yeah, it's so helpful. And the list of conditions is excellent. I will stand up. Will that cost me anything?
Yes, it
Just
costs
an
you an
action.
action.
Okay. I stand up for my first action. Second action, I am going to...
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, for potential reactions.
Yep, I gotta check everything.
Okay.
I vaguely remember they
worries.
didn't have them before, but that doesn't mean they
Or at least they
had
didn't
but
use
didn't
them.
use.
Yes,
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, you're all good.
As I'm standing up, does Dr. Ritalson look different now that this creature has formed in front of us?
You can make a check if you'd like to find out. I mean, otherwise it's a cursory glance.
I will check. So perception.
Perception.
Fuck. Okay, 15.
Looks the same to you. This is shit's moving fast right now. There's demons around, clomping around behind you to your side. There's a crazy greenish spider-like creature that's sort of undulating and moving a little bit like a spider with a mouth on it that's sort of human-like. And
Alright.
Dr. Ritalson has like stabbed Malevich in the chest.
Fuck. With a cursory glance, looking around me, and also because I don't remember from last time, I was attacking, I believe, this demon down here.
Up.
How badly? Oh, okay. Yes, up. How badly does everyone look around me? Are they in various states of bleeding?
Oh yeah, there's blood all over the place. These demons are covered in blood. Malevich's covered in blood. Dr. Ritalson's covered in blood. Yara has some blood splattered across her. Arashtak does.
All right.
Varuna is a perfect picture of health.
Yep.
I will then swing my Morningstar around to strike at Dr. Ritalson. My Morningstar is a versatile weapon, so I'm going to change its weapon type from bludgeoning to piercing. And I strike.
Okay, that is a hit. Give me some damage.
All right. Okay. So 14 piercing damage.
Plus 2d6 piercing from the curse and 2d6 bleed from the curse.
You get double?
Because he failed, he gets bleed in addition to the damage. I'll repost it for you.
First time each round. No, I got it.
Oh, okay. Yes,
At
first time
least
each round.
10 piercing or slashing. Okay. 2d6. Arcelia, how do you kill him?
I smash his face in. I bring up the Morningstar and I cleave it straight through his face, caving it in. The sickening crunch.
Wait! No! As you do this, you see leeches pouring into the wound. Dr.
That
Ritalson
is-
falls to the ground.
My final action and my turn.
The gas continues to pour forth into the room. And let's see. I need a will save. It is in chat. From everybody, I think.
Critical success.
Critical success.
If I succeed, it will also be a critical success. Critical success.
Success. Okay. Yes, as you see Dr. Ritalson fall to the ground, you are all sort of just barely managing to waft the gas away from you through your actions. As you see Arcelia smash Dr. Ritalson into the face as he just sort of falls limp in Malevich's arms as he falls to the ground. There is a horrific screech from the creatures around as you can see the doppelgangers all look a bit wide-eyed. They all sort of briefly change into the face of Dr. Ritalson, and the creature you can see it turns its attention towards Dr. Ritalson's body on the ground and becomes fascinated with it.
He's in my hands, not the ground.
You're still holding on to him?
Hell yeah, I'm holding on to his corpse.
Okay.
I mentioned my father, my brother. It's not going untouched.
Fair enough. Doppelgangers. Okay, the doppelgangers are going to, I think, we're gonna move. You do not have a reaction anymore, Malevich.
Still, that you haven't gone yet since your last one.
Correct.
I didn't take a reaction last time.
Yes,
I saved it. I
Uh,
left my axe. Remember?
I was under the impression it was once per round, and at the beginning of the round you get your reaction back. And
it's when
he
your
used
turn,
it
when
on...
his turn comes back up.
Yeah, but you gave me the chance to take a reaction to get my hatchet back, and I didn't take it. I said I get a free action anyway, so I'm going to leave it there.
Oh, no, you're right. Because it has gone through. No, you're absolutely...
The doppelganger is going to rush around down the stairs on the left. You can take a reactive strike if you would like.
Where's it? Oh, going to the left?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to strike at his leg to trip it. Well, essentially, flavor text.
Okay.
An arm strike. This doppelganger right here, yeah?
Yes. That is it. Give me some damage.
Yeah.
How do you kill it with your bare hands?
Oh, I don't know where the strength is coming from. When I grab it, flames develop its foot, and I crush it in my hand, slam it down on the table with one arm. And I turn my attention back to Dr. Ritalson.
Yeah, there's like a railing, and you grab its leg between the rails, and you just sort of like wrench it towards the rail and just like slam it so hard into the rail. It you can feel the bones crushing in your iron grip. It falls to the ground, dead. Okay, the next doppelganger over here is going to rush down these stairs to here. Oh, Oh, it can't do that? Wow. Can it do this? Yes, it can do that. Okay. The doppelganger this way rushes to the right staircase and rushes towards Karun and will try to strike at Karun. That's a 30. Could roll like that versus Malevich? Jesus. For 13 slashing damage. Oops, that's the wrong person. Let's try that again. Dum-dum. Okay, there we go. It slices into Karun's flesh. And a second attack. It's a 17 to hit. That is a miss. Whoa! Karun ducks out of the way. Excuse me, I'm trying to look for the gas, okay? You can't see it. It's invisible. It's really hard. I got the hardest job here.
You're doing wonderfully, darling.
Thank you, I know. Okay. A new round. It's Karun's turn. Oh, we don't have to worry about Dr. Ritalson. He's still on fire.
Yeah.
Karun will continue to look for the trap. I've only got 8,000 windows open. I should find it real soon. There it is. It's not the right one, though. Where is the check? Okay, whatever. Let's do it. There it is. Okay. Perception. I don't know where it is. Do you hear any sound? Somebody give me some help, okay?
I'll use... Oh, no, I didn't prepare. I was going to say I'll use reaction to aid, but did not prepare. So never mind.
Woo!
Karun's looking around wildly, and then she looks towards Arcelia and sees Arcelia and Malevich's clothing slightly getting, like, blown a little bit. There's some, like, wavering from the clothing, and she points, there it is! It's underneath you, Malevich! Arcelia, it's right by your feet!
All right.
The vent is there!
I look down.
All it took was a natural 20. Okay, the Custard Demon, that is just behind Malevich and Arcelia, will... I guess now that Ritalson has been smashed, I think this thing is going to go a little crazy. Let's see. It will attack you still, Malevich. As it tries to strike at you with, I think it's Jaws this time.
What's it?
That is a 34 to hit. For 25 damage, you feel this massive set of jaws just bite into the flesh of your trapezoid, Malevich. Deep, you feel the teeth grinding away on the bones in your shoulder and your scapula, drawing blood. And this will be enough to make small wounds on this creature as well as it attacks you. You can see this thing is like pouring blood out of many, many wounds now. It's looking rough, and still it will try to savage you with claws. That is a miss. And a third attack. Another miss. It lets forth this bellow, and you can feel it sort of screaming behind you. Blood is pouring all over the ground and across your body as well. That is it for its turn.
You get your turn.
It is your turn now, Malevich.
This body's limp, and I have Titan Wrestler. I can literally pick up things that are a size bigger than me.
Yep.
How much is it for me to move this body?
How much? How much what?
Like, how much would it take for me to move the body freely? It's a
reposition. It's a reposition.
Okay. Do I still have to go against his DC and stuff, or is it for free?
Because
he's dead. And willing.
He's willing, yeah. He can't be willing if he's dead.
Yeah. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna do this. I'm going to slam his corpse down right underneath my feet and stomp his ass until he fills the vent.
Okay, yeah, go for it. So hold on. So normally this is a thievery check, but you are just straight up just trying to cram his body into the So I think that we'll make this an athletics check.
Oh.
Athletic.
I love that.
It's fantastic. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
23. You definitely like cover up the
not
vent.
enough, I'll re-roll it.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll it. Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, 21's worse. You definitely like cover up the vent. It's still blowing. It's not. I think you want to. I think what I had envisioned is like you wanted to like really like shove him into the fucking vent.
I got 3 more actions, so I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Okay. First action is expended.
That's a crit. So I
You-
want his whole ass in that vent.
So I worked at FedEx for a brief period, okay? And they show you safety videos and stuff. And they have really powerful conveyor belts. And they're essentially like these steel rollers that exist on these giant conveyor belts. Think about it. It's like a factory in there, okay? They have safety videos. And one of the safety videos they show because somebody went up onto the conveyor belt and stepped into in between those rollers, and they don't show you unless you specifically like give them the okay to do it because it's so horrific. Yeah, it's like a training video. Like if you work in different departments in FedEx, like one of them is like the maintenance of the conveyor belts. Yeah, that shit will suck you right through, like in between this big of a space.
Shit.
That's what Malevich just did. It's anybody that's like nearby, like Arcelia, give me a fortitude save.
I'm just smashing it in there.
20?
Yeah, you catch the vomit in your mouth a little bit, you know, like it's so gross what Malevich just did.
I'm just spending the rest of my actions doing that.
Horrific.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I spent 2 actions doing that. I still have 1. I forgot I have haste.
Spent 2, so you have 2.
Oh.
And that's not a kid to say, oh, no, it's not a strike. No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. So for my last action, that dagger, and does it pour out of his pocket?
The dagger, it's on the ground.
Okay. I just had deja vu like crazy. All right. I as I'm stomping him and taking my fists and smashing him in it. Oh yes, my heel. It did pop up, didn't it? Where is it? I don't see it.
Did you apply it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, did you drag the condition over to
Drug it
yourself?
on myself.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Renew vigor,
just
renew
put it in
vigor,
chat
renew
and
vigor.
then
Why did it
click
renew
again.
vigor like 3 times? Oh, it's every time I use it.
Yeah, I'm putting it back in chat for you.
Yeah, just do it again. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't.
That's all right.
Do it again.
Yeah,
Drag it
the
on
spell
in.
effect must not have stuck.
Yeah, it didn't stick.
Oh, I think we were paused at the time. That may have been why.
Oh. I don't
How
know.
much
just-
healing is it?
It's
So that you
8,
can-
flat 8. So if you just add 8 to yourself, and
There we go.
I think you can left click on the condition to reduce the round by 1. Or maybe it's right
I do have
clicking.
to
It
add
should
it
say.
manually.
Yes, you will in this case.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pick the dagger up after I smash his body into
Sure.
the
Okay.
mob.
Let's see. I will.
Does it hurt? And I'm not gonna let that hurt anyone else.
Okay. I will add this to your inventory.
And for my free action, I'll call back my axe. And then look at the custard demon in his eyes.
Custard demon.
Very invigorating. Custard demon. That's what he is. That's what he's gonna
No,
be.
he's
when
a
I'm done with him.
custo demon.
He's gonna be a custard demon.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll stare in his eyes and smile as I call the axe back into my head.
Okay. Ogo Vip. Let's see. I need to check on something.
Yeah, how's that body looking now?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. This strange green spider-like creature who seems to be fascinated with Dr. Riddleson's body. Suddenly, you see that mouth that's sort of almost like the body of this creature is sort of like a human head that's sort of turned on its side with a mouth. The mouth speaks, and it has a voice similar to Dr. Riddleson as it says... To you, Malevich, it gives you a command. Please make a save, a will save.
Get renewed vigor again. Because technically it's an attack, still me stomping his ass in an event, right? Or no? No, it's not. Wait, did I make... No, I made an athletics check. Never mind. I have to make a will save?
Will save, yes. As this creature yells, "Flee!"
No.
Wow.
Oh, actually.
And that's a crit success for you with will, isn't it?
No. Crit success is fortitude for me.
Oh, fortitude. Oh, yes.
I just have a really high will for some reason.
Okay.
I say really high, but it's high for a barbarian.
Were you going to do something, Arcelia?
Nope. My arms are too short.
Okay. Then the creature will... Let's see. Can I do this? No. Okay. It will... You can see the eyes in this greenish sort of gelatinous looking head move around and sort of swivel. They begin to move around wildly, these eyes, looking all around almost like a chameleon's eyes. Rashok, it's your turn.
Yes. Seeing that he is down, and now that I have the attention of this thing in front of me, I can focus on other things.
Is the gas clogged?
Oh, yes.
The gas is, yes.
Good. Very good.
The vent is making like a horrible squeaking noise. It sounds like it's run out of power steering fluid.
Oh, that's too real. I don't like that. I dealt with the car for... No, that is bad. Please, no. Of all the things you could have said, that was too visceral for me. Stopping a guy to a vent, fine. All right. Well, what I will do now is... cast another new spell. Cinder Swarm. Fiery bugs erupt from my robes and begin to swirl around this custo demon.
God.
Specifically, the fireflies. It must make a DC 26 Fortitude save.
Missed
And
it by one.
fails. Good. It takes full damage and then is blinded for a round.
Okay, give me some damage. 7
Good.
fire damage.
7.
Arashtak opens his robes up. Is it like a flash moment?
No, it's more like I pull the sleeve down as fireflies erupt out.
Okay.
There's nothing to flash. It's just scales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look upon what I have. No, but they
Fireflies
erupt out.
pour forth. And they begin like if you've played what I am envisioning is like in Satisfactory, you know, in those freaking mosquito bug
the
things.
bees!
Yes, they
Yes.
fly and they explode.
I hate them.
I hate them. They just erupt onto the skin of this creature as it bursts in flame. Okay.
That is way cooler than what I imagined. I was imagining like an old Greg kind of thing.
I'm all yeah, I'm okay with it not being that. And for my final action, I am going to take cover behind this pillar, which I think it's your decision if it's partial cover or not. I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, it's partial cover.
Okay. And I believe I should be able to cover that, drag that over to me.
So I can just add it if you want. It's
That
just
would be great.
It's a condition.
Yeah. Yes. The standard cover gives 2. Increase to greater cover is 4. So it'd be... Oh, and then lesser cover is 1.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Custodemon is currently blinded. Let me just see. Blinded. What does it get? Can't see. Normal terrain is difficult. Can't detect anything using vision. You automatically critically fail. You take a -4 status penalty to perception checks. You are immune to visual effects.
Does that not affect attacks at all?
I guess not.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. It's gonna swing wildly. You are in cover right now, Arashtak, but at least now the creature can't quite see Yara. But we'll see if it actually aims for Yara.
I do want to note it overrides Dazzled, and Dazzled is if vision's your only precise scent, all creatures and objects are concealed. I don't know if that is a part of it. It just says blinded overrides it. I don't know if that means in addition to or not.
Neither do I.
Yeah, concealed being from dazzled but not blinded kind of confuses me. Is this the tier up? But GM discretion, I just wanted to note that.
I'm going to assume that Foundry will do the correct thing if I try to strike.
You know, that is very fair.
So I'm going to roll to see which one of you it's going to attack, because there are 4 people in range right now. Actually 5, hold on. 6. Oh, 7.
Maybe
1,
he'll
2,
hit his
3,
friend.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Alright, I'm going to roll this and we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, 1, 2. It takes a swing at Malevich. Oh shit! With a 33 to hit.
Jesus.
It did not factor in concealed. Okay, interesting.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Am I still off guard?
Yes.
How?
Counting Dr. Ritalson off guard, I mean, or
No, the doppelganger, the custodemon, and this
Yeah, but that's not-
custodemon.
Oh, that one they've reached. That's why.
Wait, reach? Wow. Okay. That still does off
Melee
guard? That's
combat.
weird.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I did find a little Reddit thread here on people discussing the rules of blinded. You can't see all normal terrain is difficult for you. That means you can't step and that you stride at half speed. You can't detect anything using vision. That means everything is either hidden or undetected. That means you need to pass a DC 11 flat check to attack anything. And that's assuming that you know what square your target is. You're also flat-footed, which is -2 to AC.
Rolled a 20.
Fair enough. That would hit that 11 DC.
Yeah.
I like that you rolled for Malevich, though.
I had him selected. Okay.
Thank you, Faye.
And this will be for 21 damage, 18 slashing, and 3 spirit damage as this creature swings wildly around.
It's fine.
And it will also open up more wounds on it, on itself as it strikes out. I imagine it hits you probably like across your ribs or something, Malevich, because you're kind of like all
stomping,
turned
so
around.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, wasn't paying attention to it.
Okay, and then it will strike again, and I assume it's got to roll again. Let's see. I'm gonna roll this way. This time at Arcelia, and this will be. I needed to beat an 11, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it fails. Tries to swing at you, Arcelia. You see Malevich get attacked, like, right over your head, basically, and you dodge out of the way of another vicious claw attack. This creature's just swinging wildly. You can see, like, it's got fireflies, like, bursting in its face. And then it will... attempt to strike Malevich again. Misses. Swinging wildly around, just trying to strike with its claws, screaming the whole time. That is it for its turn. Snowy Owl. How do I extend the range of Bless? Sustain the spell. Oh, you just left click on it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
You left click on the
Did she
circular
just
one.
Bless the demons.
Yeah. Oh. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Snowy Owl, what are you doing?
I've always hated you all.
Why did that work? Hold on. That's not right. Ownership. Well,
Is persistent fire on her too?
yeah, she's still fucking on fire.
From the breath attack from forever ago.
Yep. Okay, I don't know how to fix that, but maybe I just do this for now. There we go. We'll just minus that. Oh, look, she puts it right back on. Son of a bitch. How do I do that? I am not sure. Configure? Ah. Okay, I see. There we go.
Nice.
But it doesn't apply to you. Okay, hold on. There is... So effectively, there is a thing that allows me to configure her alliance. That's what we want. That works. Okay.
Nice.
Alrighty. So she's gonna do that. She's gonna sustain. And she's also gonna try and put out this fire. So she basically will get a bonus to put this out, lowering the difficulty. And that will do it. She does take some damage first. And yeah, she looks very singed. She is very burnt. You can see her clothing is like really badly burnt. And she will put the fire out. Okay. You can see like a lot of the frost and the rime that is on her body has sort of been like burned away. Her wings are very very much like a lot smaller. They've condensed. And she's sort of like barely hovering above the ground now. Okay. The doppelganger that is next to you, Malevich, will try and strike you. And that's a 27 to hit.
So off guard is a hit, yeah.
For 12 slashing damage.
Do your worst.
And it says, I think, in your voice, Malevich,
I always do.
that is a critical miss. As it tries to strike you a second time, briefly taking on your own visage. It says,
You do this to yourself, as you always have.
It strikes for a third time. And misses. Yara, it's your turn.
All right. Looking between these two gigantic demons, do I notice one looks more beat up than the other?
They look both super fucked up.
Super fucked up. All right.
They're covered in blood. Their fur is all like matted. You know, you can see they've got like horrific like wounds, like rending claw marks all over themselves.
I look between my injured allies and these enemies, and sometimes the best defense is a good offense. So I'm going to go ahead and I will summon forth my holy light within my hands. A blinding, glowing ray begins to launch towards the Custer demon that is near Arashtok. Let me make sure I target. For a 25 to hit.
That is a hit.
So that is going to be 32 points of damage, with 14 of it being spirit damage.
How do you kill it?
The energy begins to swirl in the palms of my hands as my skirt and my sleeves and everything begin flowing, much like an anime magical girl, as I send forth this blinding beam that sears straight through the center of it and just narrows out and goes between Karun and this other creature as it blasts into the wall. And I look at Karun through the hole. Sorry, darling, are you okay?
Oh, I'm totally fine. I got a couple bruises and stuff. I mean, this guy slashed me, you know. Okay, back off! Okay, stop slashing me now!
Ah, yes, all right. Excellent. Arashtok, you're good?
Yes, how bad?
I don't even wait for him to finish speaking before I bolt off using my doctor's visitation. I should be able to, you can move through willing creatures, right?
Yes.
Yes, all right, so I'm using my doctor's visitation in order to rush past Arcelia. Excuse me, darling, excuse me! And with that, I'm going to go ahead and perform battle medicine on Malevich. I will do it at an expert level because I do not want this to fail. I want to make sure that we heal him a bit. And that is 31 points of healing for you, Malevich. Malevich, darling, I'm just going to work here. And I start bandaging wounds, trying to avoid his arms as he's trying to fend off these attacks. And I accelerate the healing with my magic as well.
Heal Malevich, the green tiny creature, spider-like on the ground, will try to telekinetically slam you. That's what it was doing with its last action. It gained a reaction. That's a natural 1. Wow. You guys got so lucky with these shit rolls from me today.
All right.
I imagine what happens, Yara, is you feel something sort of like, just in the back of your mind, like sort of, it's like a little bit like a pins and needles feeling in the back of your head, like the beginnings of a tension headache. And then it sort of fizzles out.
Oh, that's awful. I think it's trying to do shit with our brains or something. That's my turn.
Arcelia.
I wheel around after I take my healing. I wheel around and I strike at the remaining Custo demon with my Morning Star. 31 to hit.
Yep. Give me some damage. Remember to target the creature.
Yes. 11.
How do you kill it?
I strike in its chest, and with the substance smeared onto the Morning Star, it begins to sizzle and eat away at the flesh there, causing it to cave in.
The creature sort of has its chest caved in. Its jaw goes slack as it looks wildly at you, and you can see it like reaching out towards you, and it just collapses to the ground.
I have a question. Can I occupy the space where Dr. Ritalson's body was? All right.
Yeah, he's underneath technically.
Little 5-foot step with my second action there.
Honestly, it's just like it's like feet, like I'd say above his knee. You know, is just like his lower leg is sticking out, like, you know, like this. A little bit of
Disgusting.
Yeah.
For my final action, I will like to exploit vulnerability on this strange creature.
Okay. You think you know this creature is called a mind moppet. And you recall some knowledge about it.
All right. I succeeded. I get to choose here. Tells me the numbers. So I will choose personal antithesis instead of weakness here. Because number bigger. And as I begin to look at it, the creature stepping over the remains of the corpse, I begin to immediately reach into my pouch and apply something to my Morning Star, but that will be the end of my turn here.
Okay. The doppelganger that is in front of Karun will continue slashing at Karun. And misses with a 21. Wow, Karun's got a 25 AC now? What?
Wait, oh, I'm no longer off guard, right?
That is correct. How does Karun have 25 AC? How the fuck is that happening? Is that from
There's
Bless?
a +1 from protection that I put on at the beginning of the combat as well. But maybe armor and stuff? I don't know. I have 25 with protection as well. It's just mine's subtracted at the moment.
Okie dokie. Regardless, that is a miss. Ha! Too fast for you! Long tongue? I had something better, but, you know, I lost it. Okay. It will try to strike again, and this time you see the creature's face just kind of shift a little bit. This time, it's A human you don't recognize. You see the face change. There's hints of brown hair that started to like cascade down. Karun looks a bit shocked for a moment as the creature attacks. You left us. You left us. And that's a critical miss. Karun says, "No, you're dead. You're dead." And a final attack. Another critical miss. New round. Karun takes a 5-foot step. That would be up. I don't think she can do that. I think Karun is gonna actually move. I think she's a little freaked out. She's gonna move over here. As she just kind of wildly backs up away from this creature, almost falling on the custodemon. And I think we'll toss a versatile vial at the doppelganger. That would help. How about I target it? That'd be good. Let's try that. That's a crit. You see the vial of acid explode on this creature and start to sizzle away. Get away from me! As the vial explodes. Actually, sorry, this should have been another 8.
I was about to say, man, that's some low ass crit numbers. Jesus. If it doesn't crit.
Yeah. Well, this is her cantrip, basically. So this isn't like the normal. She blew through 1 million of those alchemist fires in the last session.
Yeah, I want to clarify for you. It is 8. That's the crit damage.
Oh, oops. Yes, you are correct.
It rolled a 2 on the d6, so.
Yeah. It's a bad roll. Okay. That is it for Karun's turn. Malevich.
Let's see. How do you do the I tried to do the arrow thing like Roll20 has, where you can like mark how many steps you take.
So select your token and hold. You press Control.
Okay.
And then you can draw.
Yes.
And then when you want to
right
go,
click.
when you want to make a waypoint, you click again. And then you can hit spacebar and it will move you.
Okay, where is my axe? That's like
The retribution
somewhere
axe.
back here.
Yeah, it was like back here.
Oops. Well, you said right click, right? To drop it?
Left click. Left click to draw another
okay.
waypoint.
Right. Okay, I'm going there.
Okay, and just hit spacebar.
Yeah, we cannot take this action. Game is currently paused. Okay.
Apologies. There you go.
It's fine. Oh, nope, that's not right. There you go. I got the healing. Okay. And pick that axe up. So that's 2 actions. I still have 2 extra actions, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So your haste, haste is weird. It has some bullshit, right, with movement and attacks. You can do movement and attacks, basically.
Yeah, movement, stride, and attack. Strikes, specifically.
Oh,
and that's it.
Yes.
So you did stride. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I have 2 more actions. I really want to attack that little ugly green hand, but if it redirects my attack to hit one of you guys, it's gonna be bad.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Oh. So if I pick my axe up, it's technically equipped, right? Because I have it in my hand. I'm not taking it out. I'm not stowing it or unstowing it. I'm picking it up off the ground. It's in my hand, right?
Yeah.
Oh, action.
Yes.
Okay. Let me equip it then. I just want to make sure. Where is that inventory? says drop held to hand. Okay, now what I'm going to do. Nah. I don't. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess. I automatically dropped the hatchet. It's fine. I'm going to do sudden charge onto the doppelganger in front of us. Find this damn thing. Where is it? Okay, let me target. Okay. I take 2 actions to move up to 50 feet, and I can attack during my path. So I'm going to go here. Oops. And then attack.
Okay. Did you? So there's a doppelganger there. You can't go all the way down there.
What?
There's a
I'm
doppelganger
attacking
right
the one
here.
right in front of me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
you
what I'm
went
attacking.
on top.
Huh?
You went on top of him. I just moved you back.
Oh, it must have added 1 space. Sorry, I stopped right there once. Okay, 21 to hit.
Yep. Okay.
Wait a minute. I get a bonus on this damage because the last person I hit was a doppelganger with it.
Okay.
Because Dr. Wilson threw my thingamabob. So, what is that called? Oh, it's Retribution X. I guess that's the circumstance bonus. +2. Yep. 21.
Okay. Very nice.
With 8 fire.
It howls in pain in your own voice.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. The mind mop it. Oh, go Vip. Let's see. Oh, what can it do? These people glaring down at it.
You have any idea what this ugly thing is?
It's called a mind moppet. I
sounds
probably
kinda
know
cute.
more, but my GM didn't tell me.
So I don't think you did. You didn't do like a. You did an esoteric lore check to do your exploit vulnerability.
Yes. Let's see.
And you just got a regular success. So you recall an important fact about the creature, and you just remember its name, and you remember that it's. You think it was like vulnerable to electricity?
Yes. I did not say that out loud though.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What? It will do a ranged attack, which for this creature is not a spell. It is a... Oh, wait, hold on. Next is this trait, deal force damage. I don't think it's a spell, though. Wait. It says this magic comes from the occult tradition.
Yes, they don't list spell as a trait.
Okay. So yeah, it's a ranged telekinetic slam, effectively, as it will try to push Arcelia with a telekinetic slam.
All right.
That is a natural 1. As it tries to push you away, Arcelia, you feel it in your head for some reason instead of like your body. There's this weird sort of frontal lobe kind of like sinus headache pain that happens. It sort of moves around your face and you shake it off. And then it will try again. This time a 20, which is not a critical fail, but it still fails. It tries to push you away, and it cannot do so.
It's trying to do something to me.
Stomp it.
All right.
Let's see. It will. I think it will begin to speak in Dr. Riddleson's voice, and it says, Arcelia, what are you doing? You need to attack. And it tries, it feels like something is going on in your brain, and it's trying to command you, but it doesn't quite have the power to do so. Mechanically, it doesn't have the 2 actions to do that, but as it does this, it sort of changes this action into another telekinetic push, and a slam, rather. And that's a critical fail. Okay, Rashtok.
Get out of my head.
All right. Well, the first thing I do is look down in my pocket at a monitor and command them to heal me. And once per day, I can have them use its 2 actions to heal me. Yep, 1d8 times half my level. So I think I can just click. Yes, I can. Yes.
Nice.
Okay. That was a very good roll.
Holy shit.
And I imagine this is more, I kind of like poke my finger down at a monitor, to which they just bite my finger. And kind of but restorative energy flows into me. Thank you. And then I will...
welcome.
You're teaching in common?
Why wouldn't I? It's intelligent.
Oh, I should talk to it more often.
For my final 2 actions, I am casting Grasp of the Deep upon the doppelganger that was attacking Karun. It must make a DC 26 will save.
Okie dokie. Those saves are getting crazy. Ooh,
Okay, so
it makes it,
did
though.
succeed, but it will take half damage from this spell. So it'll take 12 damage.
Yes. And what does this look like as you cast the spell?
This one is it's entirely water based. It almost looks like a wave comes from above it and crashes down, trying to press it to the ground. It is one of my few more lizard folk spells. But I'm fatigued. I'm tired. I have been throwing everything possible this entire fight. And I am exhausted. And that will be the end of my turn. Thank you.
I was frantically searching for the effect.
It kind of looks more like Rousing Splashes. I am just tired and just like...
Okay.
More kind of a sploosh than it is a crash.
Yes.
That is my favorite sound effect of all the things that we've had on here. Just a pathetic little...
Yep. I try to put it in every show at some point. Okay. Snowy Owl. I think we'll continue to extend Bless by sustaining. And Snowy Owl will just sort of rest down on the ground and take cover. Where is that? Oh my goodness. I've got so many windows open. This might be a new record. So many windows. There we go. Okay. Let's see. The doppelganger in front of Malevich sort of spins with your own face, Malevich, and says, "Only you hurt yourself. You know this." And it will begin to strike at you. The pathetic 14, natural
I just
1.
slap it out of the way with my hand.
You can see it, like its face, its visage returns to its own sort of beigeish, elongated face as its eyes go a little wide. It's getting a bit frantic and manic now as it tries to attack you again. This is a 25 to hit, misses. You are no longer off guard, weapon in hand. You stop the claws from attacking with a quick block of the haft of your weapon. It tries one last time and misses again. Yara.
I look from Karoon to this doppelganger creature that just caused her so much fright. And I'm going to summon forth some black, inky, floating energy in my hand as I dig my nails into this creature and attempt to cast Vampiric Feast. So, it must make a basic fortitude save against my 26 DC there.
Fails. Critical fail.
Excellent. So, that is going to be 66 void damage, and I'm going to go ahead and I will take half of it as temporary hit points. And as I do this...
Do you kill it?
Ooh, alright. Well, I dig my fingernails into this creature and the ink starts to seep into it as its veins begin to fill up with it all over and its eyes begin to become black and start to swell. I believe I didn't like what you did to my friend.
It turns like briefly and you see just the barest hint of its face like turning into the last visage you saw of your sister. And it dies miserably.
All right. With my final action, I'm going to shake off what I just saw, and I will reach a hand over towards Arcelia, and I will cast Guidance on her. So you gain the effect of Guidance, a +1 to whatever attack.
Thank you.
Arcelia.
I look down at this thing by my feet. Keeps trying to get in my head. So I lift up my morning star and I try to bring it down. 28.
Yeah, that is it.
Bonk. 13 damage. What? Eh? Huh?
Yep. When you go to strike it with your piercing attack, it sort of splatters around the weapon and then reforms.
I flip the morning star in my hand, changing its weapon type to bludgeoning, and I try to hit it again. That's a crit.
That's a crit. Give me some critical damage.
At 26, my crit specialization will trigger, and it knocks the target up to 10 feet away in a straight line away from you.
Okay.
I'll have it smash into the back wall here.
Okay. It sort of splatters up against the wall and then like reforms. You can see that like there's a trail of slime that it leaves behind, splattered upon the ground.
Ah, disgusting. And I will, for my final action, try to wheel around and hit this doppelganger behind me. Can I reach it from here? No, it's about 5 feet up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that it's got like a basically yes with a penalty.
All right. I swing a third time, trying to go for its feet to at least serve as a distraction for Malevich. 26.
I think that is, yep, that's a hit.
All right. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah, there's a meaty crunch. You can feel like with the reverberation of the Morning Star, like something good crunched in there, like maybe the back of its knee, like sort of gives out a little bit.
Malevich, take it out.
Pleasure.
That is my turn.
Okay. Alrighty. New round. Haroon. Alright. Karoon will, I think, look around a bit wild-eyed. Where did they go? Where did they go? She looks towards Yara. Yara? They're dead?
Yes. I took it out. I do not believe it was as it seemed, Karoon.
Karoon looks a little confused. I'm gonna just roll real quick here. Okay. She shakes it off. Good. And she looks at the... I don't think she can really see the mind moppet on the ground there. I think she's going to go for this doppelganger. And she's going to throw a versatile vial. With a 23, that is a hit. And let's see. Just gonna leave it acid, I think. And you see Karoon launch the versatile vial, which is like a little shaky, like, you know, like the glass is sort of like fracturing as Karoon throws it. It might explode midway. You can't really tell. But as it lands, it totally does some like horrific, like if you've seen Starship Troopers, like just melting this creature away, like it's horrific in front of you. Malevich, the creature doesn't understand what's happening for a second, and then it sort of screams, and as it does, like the back of its head just melts, and you just hear this horrific like splurching sound. It just falls to the ground. And I think Karoon is going to use 2 actions and throw another versatile vial. This time, well, actually, no. I'm going to say she's going to move. She's going to sort of like hop down to the ground over here with the rest of her turn. Malevich.
Well, you mentioned that. Well, let me do this healing thing. It didn't pop up. Oh, here it is. I lied. All right, now you mentioned that the doctor, well, Ritalson was an alchemist. Are there any, like, giant flask bottles or anything lying out anywhere over here, or is it just flat tables?
They're just like Karoon, as an alchemist. She has them all, like, tamped down on her belt. So, yes, Ritalson has a bunch of shit.
So is it around like these tables and stuff, or this area?
No, it's on Dr. Ritalson's body.
Oh, I fucking smashed that. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to I'm just gonna move myself right here. Is that 5? Where is this damn thing? I don't know how big it is. Is it here or here?
No.
To hit it.
You were
here?
down at the bottom, yeah. It's a tiny creature. This thing is like the size of a human head.
I'm just gonna come down. I'm gonna look at it, stare at it, and I'm just going to smile. And I'm gonna hear, do it. And I slam down my axe on top of his head.
Okay.
A target. I know it has some bullshit, but you know what? They do not care. That's a crate.
Okay. It will redirect your attack.
Where?
Oh, actually, I don't think it can because you got a crit. Because you just automatically will beat its throw. Okay. Yep. That is a hit. Give me some damage. As you slice Malevich, you can feel like this creature sort of parts from the axe a little bit. Like you strike at it and it just sort of slides through. It's a very weird feeling.
Okay. Got 16 fire damage of that as well, just in case that's hurt it, which I don't know is weakness.
Yeah.
I don't think it was said out loud. All right. That was my second action. All right. Third action. I'm just gonna keep slashing at this thing. Alrighty. Mm, 26.
Yet another hit.
Woo.
Give me some damage.
17. Wait, am I hitting that thing with the right thing?
Yep.
I am. Okay.
You can see, like, again, this creature, you can't get, like, a solid hit on it, Malevich. It's sort of like, it's a little bit like it's parting, it's separating itself where your attack is striking. Yep.
All right. If I stomp at it, will it be unarmed attack
Yes.
at that point? Okay. I'm gonna use my last action to stomp it.
Malevich has gotten a lot of crit hits today. A lot. I think this is the fourth or fifth.
You mentioned everything he hates.
Yep.
Including himself. 28. What the fuck?
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, you stomp on it and it sort of like forms around your boot and then like forms back up like.
I'm just going crazy on it.
Yep.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Restrain it. Grab it. Do something.
Alrighty. It will telekinetic slam you.
Oh,
As
yeah.
it tries to shove you back up the stairs. And that's a crit.
Oh, wow. It bounce, does it?
I will use my reaction. I will lift my amulet and reduce the damage by 10.
Okay. Yeah, 22 force damage is reduced by 10. So
That's
that
12
is
damage, right?
12 force damage, Malevich,
Oh.
and you are pushed. 10 feet back. So you're gonna sort of trip over the doppelganger and like into the blackboard, like it just clang, like it smashes against the wall a little bit, probably breaks part of it as you're shoved back. You can be on top of that creature.
Okay.
Yeah, it's horribly awkward. You know, you're kind of like tangled in the blackboard and the doppelganger dead on the ground. Okay.
The flames will disperse from my body as my shield or my temp HP got taken off.
Okay. And then you can see the eyes on the head of this creature start to like swivel around again. And it will make a second telekinetic slam, this time against Arcelia.
Oh, shit.
29 to hit. For 5 force damage, and you are shoved 5 feet back. So it'll be this way, I think. You sort of trip over a little bit the body of Dr. Ritalson, smashed into the vent, into the ground here, as the creature shoves, and you can see its eyes like looking around wildly. As it says, again, from this horrific mouth that's like tilted at an odd angle, the voice of Dr. Ritalson emerges. Back away! And Arashok, it's your turn.
All right. Well, then I am going to, let's see here. Do I have line of sight on this thing from up here?
If you can see it, you can see it.
Oh, right, because found, yep. Love it. Okay, well then I am going to raise my staff, and by staff I mean the wand that I've effectively made to look like a staff, but is a wand, and cast Blazing Bolt for all 3 actions upon it. I believe, yes, let's see. Attack.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay. All right. And then...
That was pretty cool.
Yes, on a hit, the target takes 2d6. For each additional action when casting, you can fire an additional ray at a different target. Okay, to a maximum of 3. I don't believe it can target the same one then. But I spent 2 actions, so it is 46. Perfect. God, this thing is so convenient. 15
nice.
fire damage.
You can see the ripples undulate through the green textured slime of this creature. There's a sort of scream that morphs into Dr. Ritalson's voice. Ah!
And I think with my final action, I'm actually going to, like, looking around, seeing that everything but this little thing is dead. Directly behind me, I start poking the closest person with my staff, which I think is them.
Wake up.
I believe that was the one we've interacted with
Lunia.
before. Wasn't that the ghost hunter?
Lunja? Lunja is not the ghost hunter. She is the astronomer.
Oh, I liked them better anyway, so that's perfect. Just kind of, hey, wake up! Good job!
What?
We're under attack! Ritalson attacked us!
What is going on? Oh.
Ritalson attacked us!
What?
Wake up the others!
What?
Wake up the others! Demons!
What?
Demons!
Imagine a rock sock like right in your face, just screaming, "Damn it! Damn it!" She's like freaking. Damn it! What?
Ritalson and other demons! We're fighting them! We're keeping you safe! Wake up!
Make a diplomacy check for me.
Yes. Will do.
Very aggressive diplomacy.
Yeah. 18.
Okay. It looks very confused. Snowy
bet.
Owl. Let's see. I think Snowy Owl is going to continue to extend Bless. And will now fly this way.
Damn.
And end turn there. Yep. Okay. Yara, it's your turn.
All right. I believe I'm quite tired of this. So
Literally.
Okay, exactly. The first time in quite some time I am at wit's end. I just had a vision of me doing something horrific to my sister, basically, when that doppelganger changed. I am going to go ahead and channel my curse for the first time in quite some while, as I will go ahead and cast Debilitating Dichotomy upon the Ogglevip. Now, it must make a basic will save of DC 26, as I attempt to fill its mind with impossible conflicts between the divine anathema.
Rolls a 32.
Excellent. All right, so since it is basic, let us see here. I believe they take half damage. I also have to roll because I might take damage as well. I get 1 degree of success better for a critical success. So I do not take any damage, but the creature shall take, let's see, half of 36 damage. So that is 18 points of mental damage.
How do you kill it?
Oh, well, the scars on my face begin to reapparate, and you haven't seen them in quite some time as my curse has shifted into something else. From there, dark energy will begin to swirl around me and begin to start gravitating towards the creature and surrounding it as both of us begin to have these visions. And my eyes roll back in the back of my head, and the creature begins to convulse as it collapses to the floor.
It undulates, and you see the face on the creature sort of shift from a horrific representation of Dr. Ritalson to something else. What do you imagine that is, Yara?
Ooh. Well, this has to do... So, with the anathema, it has to do with the divine, right? Perhaps it is a memory of the face of Pharasma from my head.
So, most of you don't recognize this, or maybe you do from statues or something along those lines, but the visage changes. This slime. And it sort of spreads out and just sort of... It's like a muscle sort of relaxing, like... As the slime spreads out on the floor. You are out of combat.
Do we do it?
I told you. He was not to be trusted.
Lunja starts to wake up the others. Wake up! Wake up! Something has happened. We were knocked unconscious. Wake up. Wacksteven, Akuzo, and Iasandrin all begin to wake up and turn. What? What is happening? Oh, my head. Each of them begins to wake. What are you all doing?
Quick question. What was the guy's name that was in the manor walking around?
Olvin, the major
Olvin.
domo.
Yeah, that guy. Was he a doppelganger as well, or did he leave the room? I don't know if he was in the room.
Yeah, he didn't come down here at all. No idea.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna just look around to see if there's anything of interest.
Dr.
While everyone else
Ritalson had
talks.
basically had these 4 people with him that were his guards. From what you know, that had nothing to do with Olvin.
Okay. I'm just gonna search around while people talk.
I'm sitting next to Ritalson's corpse, encouraging the leeches to drain him.
Oh yeah, they're going to town. It's horrific. Karun walks over to this thing on the ground, this mind moppet, and says, I've heard of these before. This is some kind of an experiment. It's alchemical. She begins to try and take samples of this creature. Maybe I can make one myself. What's everybody else doing?
Tiredly, I make my way up the stairs back towards the others that were knocked out, approaching Snowy Owl. And I will essentially try to help calm them. I will use an ability I have and try to reduce their panic. No cause for alarm.
Okay.
I am just knelt beside the doppelganger, glancing at Karun and the puppet. And I am just in thought.
Are you just all kind of looting here? What's everybody
I
doing?
am. I'm looking around. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once this body is drained, then I'll give it a once over.
Sure. Malevich, I mean, you're kind of looking around. The doppelgangers don't appear to have any weapons or armor or anything. They don't have any items or anything upon them.
Just looking around all his like areas.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So like these are like curtains, effectively. You know, like thick curtains. That's where the custodemons were hiding behind. And then there's sort of a semicircular area behind, like the backstage kind of area. But you can see that there's two hallways on either side of the auditorium.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will make my way down one of them. No.
Arashtak, give me a perception check.
Yes. I'm going to reroll that, actually.
Okay.
24. I'll take 5 better.
Okay. Yeah. Dr. Ritalson got stomped into this fucking vent. There's what appears to be like, I'm gonna say his armor is ruined, and the vials of alchemist's fire that he had on his belt have all kind of like drained into the vent. That's like the main reason that this thing got fucking obliterated. The vials were all kind of stomped out, but he does have a bunch of pouches and things that you begin to rifle through. He's got a lot of shit on him. Alchemists in general carry around tons of crap. They have like pouches and bags, like, you know, all kinds of stuff. You do find a lot of things. I wonder if it's possible. Can you click on him?
Let me see.
Double click?
I can, and I
Yes,
see
you
his
can.
things.
Wow.
And I think I might be able to drag them to me. Or to the stash.
Holy
Okay, good. Thank you for hiding those. I didn't read them thoroughly.
I would have assumed that they were hidden by default, but they weren't.
I would have too, but nonetheless.
You do recognize an elixir of life at his belt, which, if he had another turn, he was gonna drink those.
Of course he was.
It'd be hilarious if we drunk it while I was in the vent.
All right. Good. I will, I'll drag those into the stash, everyone.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff. You can see
I see scrolls, and I definitely pocket those, but obviously I'm not hiding it.
find some keys as well.
Never mind. I'm not there.
So Arostok is just grabbing a bunch of shit off of Dr. Ritalson's broken and desiccated body. Malevich, you begin to sort of walk around. You can see this hall has like a door, you can see like there's torches here. There's some shit like at the end of the hall. You know, when you begin to look down here, give me you can actually see, hold on, I gotta double check because I don't know what this means. Hold on 1 sec. One of the 8 billion windows that I have open. Yeah, give me a perception check, Malevich.
24.
Okay. There are some scuff marks on the floor at the end of the hall.
Where do they lead? I'll follow where they lead.
Yeah. At the end of the hall, it's sort of like an arc of scuff marks, which leads you to believe there is most likely a door hidden in the wall.
Yeah, I'll put my ear next to it and knock. A hollow.
Yep.
I think I found something. A door.
Arcelia. You are using your no cause for alarm. Make a diplomacy check.
All right. I'll reroll that. Huh, 22.
Yeah. As you begin to kind of explain what was going on to the other Gatewalkers, they look sort of like a confusion. You motion towards the demons on the ground, these horrific doppelganger creatures with monstrous visages and sort of slime-like creature sort of going through the story of what happened and how they had passed out. They look very confused, but they say effectively, "This is horrific. What would he have done to us?"
There's no telling what exactly he had in mind for us, but through the evidence that we collected, he had something of an obsession with you, looking to Snowy Owl, or as you once were. Perhaps we can find more information throughout the home. There are other Gatewalkers, no?
It is only you and these people. They all sort of look towards Snowy Owl's visage with the glowing eyes. And who are you exactly? You may call me Snowy Owl. I am here to assist them before we venture far from here. Perhaps Dr. Ritalson knew of our purpose. What do we do? We came here for answers. At least I did.
For now, we stick together.
Wacksteven, the ghost hunter, sort of says, and the ghosts, they had nothing to do with any of this.
Stella wasn't here for the ghost stuff. Arcelia responds truthfully.
Okay. Yeah. Effectively, Arashtak sort of debunked this guy's ghost claims. Found a cat, sort of peeking around in a cupboard. And this person has, they are a fervent ghost hunter in some of the conversations that you've had.
Through the discoveries of my companions, unfortunately nothing came up. Our investigations led to a feline friend. Nothing more.
Curious. I'll have to investigate more. Maybe one of the other rooms in the house.
We don't know how the rest of the home is going to react to this situation, and I gesture vaguely in the direction of where Dr. Ritalson used to be.
Yes, how will we convince them of what has happened? Or do we know if they feel the same way?
We will have to find out. Please give my companions a moment to compose themselves. This was just as surprising to us.
Not simply to you. Iasandrin also says, Ritalson did act strange. I suppose this may be why. We should have conversations about what to say, how to handle all of this. They haven't heard us yet.
I will, at that, slowly make my way down towards Yara and the corpse. Yara?
Yes.
Did you happen to find anything that might be sentimental to Dr. Ritalson?
Not personally. I think Arashtok was rifling through his pockets. And I will brush myself off and stand.
I'm wondering if I should try to do a reading. Maybe find an answer that way.
Are you sure that is wise?
The other Gatewalkers are not incorrect. We have more questions than answers, even still, with this betrayal.
Yes, I was hoping we could restrain him or keep him alive to ask questions, but... Looking around the room, are there any sort of papers, any sort of like lab notes, anything like that about... It's completely clear, right?
Correct.
I believe that Malevich walked over this way. Karun, darling, are you going to keep taking samples or do you want to come with us?
Yeah, somebody should probably look after the others.
All right. All right. And I will, squeeze Karun's shoulder very lightly.
You know, they're
Before.
just humans or, whatever.
Or whatever. Right. All right. I think Arashok went that way as well, if we'd like to. Marsilia?
There's,
Follow you.
There's a room back there as well. Rune sort of points to the corner. Down here.
Ah. All right, we'll take a look. Arashok?
Yes?
Did you happen to find anything sentimental? on the doctor?
Sentimental? I don't think so. I open the bag of holding and show you, and in the stash you'll see everything that I put in my spacious pouch. A lot of unknown liquids. There are a few scrolls that I need to look at. There's a
Any
brain
notes
in
or
a
anything?
jar. And
What?
this object, I don't even know what it is. Or what it looks like. Also, I found keys. Which... I don't know which doors these would go to.
If you don't mind, could I just take the bag from you momentarily?
Oh, yes, yeah. I'll grab the keys. And I hand you that, but have the keys.
I will essentially try to go sit down in a spot that is not mattered with gore. And I will try
Very
to
few
use...
spots.
I know. I probably have to go all the way back up here or
Yeah.
something, or... Yeah. Yes, I'll try to stay near Karun, actually. I'll sit down and I will go through the different items and try to read their psychometric resonance until maybe I get a hit on something. But I imagine this might take some time.
Yep. Okay. Malevich, you're kind of like at the end of the hall here, kind of inspecting the
door and
scuff marks.
hidden door or whatever. Yeah, so I was knocking against the wall to find a hollow space. I think you said I heard it, and I will attempt to look for a latch of some sort. If not, then I will kick this bitch open. But I'm going to look for something, like a lock hole or something there,
Okay.
or a button. I'm feeling along the walls. Here, this area is suspicious. Yeah, scuff marks here.
I heard you knocking.
Yeah, it's right there. It's quite hollow sounding compared to the solidness of the walls around it.
He had keys on him. Is there a keyhole of any kind? Now I'm looking around.
Yeah. Malevich, you find a latch.
There is a latch. Now, the last time I stepped or pulled on something, gas came out. I don't think it's going to be a bit of a problem anymore. And there's a latch there if you want to go in.
Well, we should at least open it first, see if it's a drop of any kind.
I'll stand back just in case.
I'm right behind you.
I will put my back against the wall and flip the latch and see what happens.
I've got my staff out pointed at the hole.
You open the door. You see a small hallway beyond.
Well, I do not know how much further you want to go.
Let's...
There's nothing in the hallway? I don't see anything.
Yeah, it's pretty small. It's just a small...
Is it clean is the question. Is there scuff marks on the ground in front of me?
So yeah, it's not super clean. There's probably signs of travel through here. You know, there's dust and stuff.
The others are busy. I want to investigate.
We can. I can. Yara,
Yes.
Malevich found a hidden door, a dusty hallway, not likely used much. We're going to take a peek while you're. It's thin. It wouldn't be able to be holding many of us anyway.
All right. How about I wait here? Karun also said there was another room, right?
Yep.
On the other side? I didn't see where it was pinged.
Basically, when you guys came down the spiral staircase into the lecture hall, there's what appears to be a room on the southeastern side.
All right. There's apparently another room as well that we can check. But I'll wait here just in case anything happens. You both look quite banged up still.
Monitor has helped me out decent. I'm bruised and battered, but I'm okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go into the room.
Okay.
And I will follow you.
You step in.
Looks quite clear. Is there anything on the walls or?
Make a perception check.
24.
You don't really notice anything.
There has to be. If this was a secret door to get into here, there has to be another one in here. It'd be. I don't know why you'd have a hallway with nothing after hiding.
Maybe detect magic or anything.
That is. Yes. And I detect magic and basically just sweep this hallway to see if anything pops out, or a direction at least, if there's magic behind a wall.
Yeah, so there so you can actually see that there is some kind of magic on the wall. Like at the end of this small hallway.
Yes. And it is. So it's third rank. I learned the rank or level of the most magical effect in that area. So I'll know how powerful that magic is.
Good question.
And... yes. If it's an illusion spell, I will only detect it if it's lower rank than my detect magic, which is third. But it's just the rank or level. I don't know what spell it is.
Let's see. Yeah, you're not sure, Rostock?
Yeah. That wall. Also, I do it. Does it feel like it's behind the wall, or no? That wall right there, Malevich. There's magic that I don't recognize. It is powerful. That much I know. But that wall is magical. I don't know if it's an illusion, if it's a trap, but
Back
it's
out
strong.
Of the room. Back out of
Yes.
the room.
You could try throwing something at it, yes? I'll back up.
That was the plan, but I'm not doing it while we're in here for sure.
Back up more in case it's a fire blast that will push through.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss my hatchet at that back wall, and then as I toss it, I am going to move this way.
Sure. Yep. You do not have to make a check. You throw the hatchet. Sticks into the wall.
Good news of all.
Not touch-based, but at least not unliving touch-based.
I will recall the hatchet, and those amongst these Gatewalkers might have more of a talent for this than we do.
Yes, I don't know if it's... No, I don't know if it's a trap or an enchantment to hide or seal the wall.
They went to great lengths to hide, so there's something...
Yes.
Right, let's tell the others.
Right.
Maybe Snowy Owl can detect.
Perhaps. Oh, I see. There's the door. Oh, that's open. There's the door.
Mm-hmm.
You said there was a door. Oh, there, the door you mentioned.
Yes, yes. Shall we look at it?
Yes, I'll be at your side.
Right. I'd like to first look at the door. I don't know if I can detect traps or anything.
You can always try.
That's
Yeah.
thievery.
Perception check.
Oh, perception.
Let's do it. 24.
You don't think it's trapped?
Right. Well, it doesn't look as though there's anything on it, and I will push a hand on the door.
A number of pegs and shelves containing dusty lab coats line the walls of this room.
I will walk inside.
Okay. Step inside.
There's a bunch of lab coats and whatnot in here. Shall we see if there's
Change.
anything of note?
Yes, check the pockets of the coats.
Yes.
A changing room of some kind.
You can click
Look
on the
for
button there. where you are.
latches or anything, Yara. Maybe a secret wall or hatch as before.
Nothing.
No, I am seeing nothing.
Very well. There may not be. May just be a changing room.
And you don't see anything on your end, I'm assuming, either.
No, I don't think so. Normally we only do one roll for those sorts of things. Just wanted to confirm, but yeah. No, not anything else other than what you see.
I'll let you do a roll. You can, it's more difficult, effectively.
Oh, sure. Just click the perception you had for Yara.
That will be enough. Arashtak, you find something probably like fell out of one of the pockets, and I imagine it's just sort of like stuck maybe like in a seam or something in the coat on the lining. You kind of like feel something hard. Feels like a ring.
Oh. Pull out a ring. A ring fell off. And then I immediately follow it up with detect magic upon the ring.
Should see the loot there now.
Oh, I'm half on it. Unusual ring. Yes, I will drag that to my person. But yes, I detect magic on it just to see.
Oh yeah, it's magical.
I had a feeling, but I'd rather be sure. Very good. Well, this is magical of a ring. Yes. I don't know what it does yet, but between Kroon and I, we could find it out, I'm sure.
Yes, yes. All right, well, hey, that is one bit of something we found, I suppose.
Yes. This
In a
was
matter
good.
of secrets that we still have not unlocked anything in.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go over with Snowy Owl about the hallway and ask them if what's their limits on being able to detect higher magical spells. That is worrying that there's another room with more secrets that has even more of a protection of being found than anything else we found in the matter.
I am able to read an object's aura and perceive whether the item is magical and what school of magic it is related to.
Well, that's more helpful than what I can do. I'll lead Snowy Owl to that hallway and point to the wall if they are willing to come.
I can also dispel magic.
Ah, brilliant. Yeah, I'll lead her whenever they are ready to go. I will lead them there.
Snowy Owl follows.
Since she's stubborn, I'm pretty sure she can hover past me. It's that back wall, all the way down the hallway. Right around the corner. Yes.
When I see them moving, I follow as well.
Very well.
And as we do move, I am going to go ahead and I will just extend my spell's reach and I will cast Lay on Hands on Malevich.
Snowy Owl begins to cast this spell, and you just see this cold air begin to breathe outwards almost from her hands, and the walls become covered in rime. And then you see an illusion fall away from the door at the end of the hall. It is, in fact, another door. You can see it outlined clearly. There appears to be a latch on this door as well.
More secrets, more doors. Angrily, I will think, not angrily think Snowy Owl, but I will nod to Snowy Owl. Maybe even say thank you as I walk by, and I will see if I'll check this door for any traps or anything if I have to disarm anything.
Sure. Make a
Do I
perception
use
check.
thievery or perception?
Perception.
All right. 16.
Looks fine.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a latch. Woo.
Okay. Pull the latch. Door opens.
What?
A secret door that isn't locked. What a surprise, finally.
This is more disturbing.
Yes, I hold up the keys and jingle them. All right.
There is a 10-foot wide tunnel running north to south here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'll step through and look, eek, and I'll step right back over. As curious as I am, I believe that we need to reconvene with everyone, make sure everyone is at top health for this. This either looks like an escape or it could lead to more dangers. It's
Right.
a lot. I will just brush past everyone and walk up. If you want to take a look, if the doors are open.
No,
just
I
take
am
A
quite
single
alright.
step just to look back and forth.
You see that there is a 10-foot wide tunnel running north to south. And there appears to be a bunch of debris and such ahead and to the northeast.
It's all bones, so I got the fuck out.
There's this area is very unclean. There are what appear to be lots of mold, there's lots of dust, there's lots of debris and such in here. It stinks in here.
I was gonna ask about the smell.
Yeah,
Okay.
it smells awful. Yeah, you're essentially on a 5-foot wide brick walkway, and this looks like a tunnel, and there is a sort of looks like a bunch of ruined things here. There's like a dry channel down below and to the right of you, and you can see that there looks like there's like a what appears to be some sort of, well, I don't know, like rusty looking gates that are all kind of collapsed into the northeast.
Mm.
Damn. Can you continue?
All right, and I back the hell up, and I actually shut this door, this hatch.
Okay.
There. I peeked in. There's a lot in there.
Mhm.
I've shut the hatch behind me in case.
Good. I'll relay our findings to the others.
Sure. Yara, there's another hallway on this side.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, I'll take a little peek. See, is there a door? Oh, it's just an empty hallway, yes?
Yeah, it's a long hallway.
Oh.
There does look like there is a door at the end of it, though.
Hey, there might be a door down this way.
I'm with you.
All right. I will go and waddle down,
Okay.
and I will look at the door and see if I notice any explodey bits.
Sure.
If that is all right.
Make a perception check.
That's a 15. I see no explodey bits.
It's a door. You don't know
Not
what
yet.
you're looking for. You're looking. I
Yeah.
think at this point you're like, is one of Karoon's bombs like hanging down
Exactly.
from the side of the door? You know, is it like Christmas decorations? You know, like
All right. I will attempt to open up the door.
Sure.
I'll look back at Roshtok and shrug.
an iron and wood chair fitted with leather restraints sits against the north wall of this room. The east wall is covered by wooden shelving on which sits an unsettling collection of manacles, alchemical supplies, and lengths of rope.
Oh, guys are free.
I think we have now found what he does with those he's looking at, like they
Yes.
were asking.
There's another door on the south side of this room as well. And there's
The-
torches in
Not open.
sconces.
Ah.
They're out in
I'm-
here.
I'm just putting the alchemical supplies into the spacious pouch, just kind of doing like the whole walking up to a grocery store aisle and just dragging my arm to dump it all in there.
There
Not
you
the
go.
manacles. Okay, great. I'm looking away in case you wish to hide what it says.
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm going to put all of these. These manacles are in better condition.
They're
Maybe
clearly
it's-
labeled things here, Roshtok.
Slumber wine and lethargy pour. Oh, so Karoon talked about this. Well, she'll be happy.
There's 12 vials of lethargy poison
Damn.
and a bottle of slumber wine.
Ooh.
God, definitely a freak.
I will avert my gaze since there's all sorts of nastiness along the walls. And I will attempt to open up the next door.
See a long hallway ahead of you.
Got another hallway.
I'm with
I'll very
you.
cautiously walk through.
Oh boy.
It's cramped here.
It's getting stuffy in here, is it not? Rosh?
Little.
You know, before we proceed any further, I'll reach a hand back and I will cast a second level heal upon you for 2 actions. It's for 22 points of healing. Before we do
Oh.
anything, perhaps, yep, very good.
Thank you. It's mostly closed up now.
Good.
Remind when we're heading back, let's look more thoroughly at the room that we were just in case there's something hidden, but not yet.
Left or straight?
Left?
I will very carefully begin walking left.
Sure. Cramped, 5-foot square cells with gates made of iron bars are set into the brick-lined walls of what appears to be a dank prison.